Welcome to Voice of the Inland Empire, your weekly adventure into the who, what, where, and why of our Southern California communities. And we are coming to you from one of my favorite places in the world, Charlie's Stars and Stripes, right in the heart of Old Town Upland. In fact, many nights you'll find me here enjoying my dinner and a drink. But tonight we are joined by Ellen Harper, who is the owner of Claremont Folk Music Center. And anyone that's ever been to the village in Claremont and walked around has either walked past her store or gone in it. And they have been teaching children about music in this community, well, since 1958. And they're going to be participating in the upcoming Huck Finn Jubilee, which is coming to Guasti Regional Park June 10th, 11th, and 12th. And that will be the topic of our conversation. It's going to be a great discussion, one you will not want to miss. So don't go away. We will be right back. Is your radio station dull, boring, more of just the same day after day after? Then it's time for radio that will blow your mind and expand and enlighten it too. KCAA Radio 1050 AM is not only the go-to radio station for what's happening in and around the Inland Empire, it's a veritable cornucopia of crazy, an assemblage of awesome, and a total convergence of cool. KCAA is not only the NBC News affiliate for our area, but offers the broadest and craziest range of national and local radio in the Inland Empire, with shows like Imus in the Morning, Dave Ramsey, Joyce Riley's Power Hour, Controlled Chaos, Poor Man, and now Voice of the Inland Empire with yours truly. Check out 1050 AM at home or on the road, or you risk being the only one at work not talking about the fun, crazy, educational, outlandish, awesome things they heard on KCAA 1050 AM. And you wouldn't want that, right? We are back and coming to you from Charlie's Stars and Stripes in the heart of Old Town Upland, one of my very favorite places to be. And we are joined today by a very special guest, Ellen Harper of the famed musical Harper family. I've heard, a little birdie told me, an integral part of the musical family. And, you know, we were chatting before we started taping. Anyone who's lived in the west end of the Inland Empire and been to the village in Claremont, at some point has either walked by or in your store, Claremont Folk Music Center. You guys have been there forever.
Yes, we've been there since 1958, actually.
Oh,
and
year I was born. Oops, I didn't say that. Yeah, no, don't. You don't have enough fingers.
Yeah, so we started in a little tiny store, and it just grew very quickly.
And you guys are really known for having groups of young people, students, organizations into the store to educate them about music. And I know I'm not even a musician myself, although I wish I was. But the very thought of live music ever going away is scary to me. I mean, it's so wonderful. So to introduce that to young kids is great.
Well, that's part of our mission. You know, we like the teaching part. We want to introduce it to kids. We do field trips every Wednesday morning, and we have classrooms full of children coming from preschool, homeschool, public school, private school. In fact, all the way up to senior citizens. They come in and we do a program for them. present all the different instruments and sing some songs with them, and it's really fun. Yeah.
And what I love about that is the more you know about music and how it's made, I think the more you can appreciate it. Over the years, I've had friends always that have been musically inclined, and as I've learned about the different instruments and the sounds they make, suddenly I can pick out those sounds and hear them individually, but also hear them as part of the larger collage of sound that's coming up, and it just makes it so much more fun.
It does. Well, sure, the more you know about something, I guess the more you want to know about something, but we've been teaching there. That was probably the impetus of the store. My mother taught banjo, guitar, mountain dulcimer, until we were bursting out of the seams of our house, and they said, let's start a store. And so teaching's major.
Well, and what's really cool, and part of the reason why you're here, is last year we covered the Huck Finn Jubilee at Gwaste Regional Park in Ontario. We were there for all 3 days. And it's coming up again, June 10th, 11th, 12th. We'll talk about that in more detail in a little bit. But this is the first year that the Huck Finn Jubilee is incorporating what you do into their festival. And you're doing music education for the kids?
Yes, we're doing the kids part of the festival. And yes, Sue came, she called first, of course, and we made an appointment, came in. And,
Sue Oxard, who's the director of marketing, I think,
who is just
for
an amazing
the
person,
convention center.
by the way,
yes,
as
she
you
is.
know. And,
but we don't like to say that, because then her head gets big, her hats don't fit. It's just all real bad.
Okay, well, that person. She came in, she talked to me about it, and I thought, what a brilliant idea. I mean, it's perfect.
Perfect fit.
Perfect fit. Bluegrass, folk music, it's all grew from the same roots, so to, good Americana roots music. And since that's what we do, is teach kids, and we're local, and if people want to follow up with lessons, they can come to the store.
Now, last year there was a whole kids area. I'm assuming they're going to do that again.
Yes, they're doing the same thing. It's in the pavilion, and we'll be checking kids in and getting them all set up.
So they can learn about music, and if they do it again this year, I know one of the members of the ever-expanding Riley clan was there last year and teaching kids how to make homemade, toys from the era, and and they're and panning for not gold but for pretty rocks.
For something,
but a whole area for the kids. And I believe, I think I'm not mistaken, that kids 12 and under get in free with paid admission.
Yes, they do. And if admission is a struggle for people, they can always call me at the store and see if we can.
Oh, really? So you might be able to help out a little bit. Because I'll tell you, up until last year, I really knew nothing about bluegrass music. I'd heard the term. I couldn't even begin to describe what the sound was. I'd never experienced it. Went in with an open mind, but didn't know if I'd like it or not, and within minutes was hooked.
Are you a fan? Yeah. It's just something contagious about it. It just grabs you.
And the people. Were you out there last year?
I wasn't.
Okay. At first, the whole music festival environment is always fun and laid back, and everyone's really friendly. But, there's something about the people that love that kind of old Americana music.
Yeah, and it's really fun, from our perspective, since we started so long ago, watching the different waves of people discover folk music, and come in the store and say, oh, I just discovered this wonderful band, and it's, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Filming around the Bluegrass Boys.
And as I looked around at the festival last year, the demo was broad. I mean, from young people to people my age that were decked out in their finest tie-dye. But you know what? I mean, it was it was fun. It was an experience, and a broad range of people. And
yes, I think so. And I think that movie, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, although it's been quite a few years now, that brought it to the public in a big way. There's been a lot of interest from that. And Yeah, go ahead.
So this kids area, so you'll be teaching them, you'll be giving like free music lessons?
Yes, we're giving lessons. There's 3 different sessions and there's 5 different instruments.
And it's just Saturday and Sunday, not Friday
just
night?
Saturday and Sunday, the 2 days, yeah. And do you want me to go explain some more
tell me a
of
little
that?
bit about it.
So
Because I may pretend to be between 8 and 16, so I can do it.
Yeah, we don't put you at the 16 end of that, but sure.
I'd probably fit in better with the 8, but that's
You
okay.
probably should come and look. I can't help but be fun. I don't with the kids, but we're teaching the 5 basic bluegrass instruments.
Which are?
Guitar, banjo, mandolin, bass, and fiddle. So there'll be a teacher for each of those instruments, and we'll probably try and get, they're going to work on some songs, the same songs, so we can do this grand finale on Sunday and have the kids, yeah.
So you're actually going to have enough instruments for all the kids?
Well, we're
Or try
recommending
to?
that they bring them.
Oh, okay.
This is the other reason why it works very well with our shop, because if kids don't have something, they can reserve an instrument ahead of time, and we'll bring it out there. And
Okay, so before I forget that, if someone wants to contact your shop, phone number, web, email, how can they do that?
they can call. Do you want me to just tell you the
yeah.
number? Call the store 909-624-2928.
And say, hey, we're going to be out at Huck Finn. We want to get our kids involved in the classes. They'd be interested in this particular instrument. Can we reserve one, please?
Yes, and then they would need to fill out the paperwork for the festival, and they can do that either online or they can come in the store if they're local and just fill out the paperwork there.
Now, I don't have any of those instruments, but I have a nice blues harmonica. Can I bring that?
Yes, you come and join us in the finale. It would be good. Absolutely.
I have that, and I have a really high-end kazoo.
That works too. Bring them both.
Okay.
Bring them both.
I won't tell you about the washboard.
That's good too. It all works.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, I really want to talk in depth about the Huck Finn Jubilee, the dates, the times, and 3 days of nonstop activity. So don't go away. When we come back, we'll be speaking more with Ellen Harper about the upcoming Huck Finn Jubilee, June 10th, 11th, and 12th, I'll get it right, at Gwaste Regional Park in Ontario. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Ewan, and I do the hair and makeup for Ron Stark and his guests. I would like to make you look and feel like a star all of the time. Come meet me at Studio M Salon and Spa in Upland, and if you mention this show, you can receive a free consultation and half off a haircut. I offer the best in makeup and formal styles for weddings, proms, and all of your special occasions, including special effects makeup, hairstyling, cutting, and color, hair and eyelash extensions, facials, and body treatments. So if you want to look and feel like a star, come see me at Studio M Salon and Spa in Upland. Give me a call today for your free consultation and half off a haircut at 626-589-3475 or 909-981-6800.
We are back, and we are joined by Ellen Harper, who is the owner of the Claremont Folk Music Center and the mastermind of the music education partnership that's going to be taking place at the Huck Finn Jubilee. So in the first segment, we were talking about your center a little bit and kind of touched on the Jubilee, but I believe this is their 40th year of doing this.
Is it really? Wow. That's
I know
amazing.
for a long time it was up in the high desert area, but it's been down at Gwaste for the last couple of years.
Right.
Right here in our backyard. And there's a lot going on there, and we'll talk about all the activities, but obviously the most important is the music. Who are some of the big acts that we can look forward to?
Well, certainly there's, well, I'm going to put on my glasses.
Go ahead, because I would have to as well.
Dave Grisman in the Bluegrass Experience, David Grisman, he headlined our festival last year, and he's just a brilliant musician from the old school. He's just a mandolin player right up there with the big guys, Bill Monroe.
And what day is that?
And that is Friday
night,
June 10th.
and then Saturday and Sunday.
I mean, you can't see any of these bands and see a bad band. I mean, I'm not going to list them all.
No.
But you get the Soggy Bottom Boys, Leftover Sam, and they're wonderful. They're Punch Brothers. They kind of are new. You know, they're bringing together the old and the new with the Punch Brothers.
And what's great is there's this huge stage, you know, with all the lighting and all the special effects that you would expect, and then stadium-style seating. So bring your lawn chairs or your blankets or whatever.
Right.
And there are trees, so there's shade, and you just sit out there. And one band after another all day long, and there's food and drinks and arts and crafts and events. And for the kids, I believe there's a family fun ticket, and people can check the website at huckfin.com. That includes fishing, because at Guasti there's a fishing lake there. There's a water park there, rock climbing, art projects, story time, what you guys are doing. So, you know, the parents can hang out and have something cold to drink and enjoy the music, and the kids will have just a wealth of things to do.
Yeah, absolutely. It really, we were talking earlier about this, but it's like the old days, the old time festivals in late 50s, early 60s, where with the camping and the playing music till early morning, and you know, bands would form out of that. People would meet other people, and some wonderful music comes out.
And what I noticed last year, you know, again, being my first time being there, but it was so low key. I mean, people were all, because they all shared this common interest. So complete strangers, you know, you'd be sitting next to them listening to the music. By the end of the day, you like knew their whole life history.
That's right, that's right. And you have the time, the 3 days, you know, gives you time to really get to know people.
And everyone is just so friendly. And you can go for either one day, or I think you can get a full 3-day pass.
Yes, yes.
And then there's the highest end, and it's a VIP pass, I think it's called, where it's a full experience that includes food and beverage, preferred parking, special platform seating that makes me jealous every time, special VIP spaces. And I think this is all up on the website.
It is. It's all on the website, as is all the information about the kids part of it, the kids' school. And
but you know my favorite part?
No.
They have both tent camping available and RV. But even if you don't have an RV, you know, buy a tent. They're cheap. But to be able to stay out there for the full 3 days, and the tent camping is right around, it's all around the lake, so you're looking out over the water. The RV parking is on the other side, and I stayed all 3 days in my RV last year, and every night they jammed. Just the people that were there in the park all night long.
Well, that's it. Everybody loves the music. It's a common interest, and I understand that you're probably going to be coming out this year with your harmonica.
Yeah, you know, I don't normally play my harmonica or sing karaoke in public for the same reason. Because when I do either, people's ears tend to bleed and it's just not pretty. But you never know. Maybe I'll just stand up there and fake it. But yeah, so I know that campsite spaces and RV spaces go quick. So again, anyone that has an interest in doing that should check out huckfin.com. So what are you looking most forward to this year?
I'm looking forward to the kids and watching them learn the different instruments. I think that they get to take classes in 2 different instruments and just watch them. I mean, kids are amazing. They'll light up. Some of them will come in with more experience than others, and that's fine. We've got it, you know, it'll be the simple version, the more complicated version. So that,
and then they're all going to do their grand performance.
They're going to on Sunday afternoon, grand finale, and that's what I want to see. That's going to be great.
You know, imagine a family, they bring their kids out there, especially if they can stay there and camp and have this wonderful weekend. The parents get to enjoy their cold beverages and the music. The kids are occupied nonstop all day, and then it wraps up with the kids getting to perform.
And I understand last year some of the performers came over too and joined the finale, so that would be fun.
Oh, that was the other thing too that I found interesting, and I don't know if it's just particular to bluegrass or not, but the performers, all for the, well, at least the ones that I met, and we interviewed several of them, were like really just normal.
Normal people, down-to-earth people.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's it's all just rock and roll, but
but they were all,
Music-
yeah, it seems to be a lifestyle more than just music. And these people, these performers were all just kind of regular, down-to-earth, everyday folk, and you could chat with them, and they came out and mixed with the folks and talked, and you know, I didn't see a single note stuck high in the air.
oh no, I would be surprised if that happened. It's even, you know, take the biggest band, the one getting the most money, and they'll be just real people.
Yeah.
That's what bluegrass is.
All right, so we're almost out of time. If people want more information about Claremont Folk Music Center, or they want to reserve an instrument for their kids for the classes, website?
The website is folkmusiccenter.com, and the phone number is 909-624-2928.
All right, and if you missed that, just visit our website at voiceoftheinlandempire.com and drop us an email. We can get you all the information. And then for the event itself, it's simple, huckfinn.com. Visit it. I know the campsites and the RV sites sell out every year, so don't wait. And I'm looking forward to seeing you and all of the kids at the Huck Finn Jubilee. Don't go away. We will be right back.
Hi, this is Corey Chalmers, host of the TV show Hoarders and president of Stericlean Inc. 5% of the population suffers from hoarding behaviors. Are you or a loved one overwhelmed with clutter? If so, let our caring and compassionate specialists support you every step of the way, drama-free. Give us a call at 1-800-HOARDERS for a free estimate or visit hoarders.com. Stericlean has offices nationwide to assist you. Please call us at 1-800-HOARDERS. That's 1-800-462-7337.
Charlie's Stars and Stripes in Old Town Upland is one of my favorite places to go for food, for drink, and for great entertainment. Located at 296 2nd Street in Old Town Upland, just north of the gazebo and just east of Euclid Avenue. This is a wonderful place with a broad menu, variety, great drinks, great fun, and marvelous people. They have weekly specials. These are my favorites. Check out their Monday night $5.99 steak dinner. How can you go wrong? They have specials virtually every night of the week. And then they have entertainment going on all the time, from trivia contests to karaoke to dancing to some of the best cover bands you'll ever hear on Fridays and Saturday nights. Check them out on Yelp, check them out on Facebook, or come on by and say you heard about them on Voice of the Inland Empire. I love it so much here. This is where we're shooting the show, right here from the bar at Charlie's Stars and Stripes in Old Town Upland. Come on by. Any evening, who knows, you may just see me here having dinner and a drink. The Citizens Business Bank Arena is one of my very favorite places here in the Inland Empire, and two of my favorite teams both have season tickets on sale for next year. The Ontario Reign professional hockey team, an affiliate of the Los Angeles Kings, and the Ontario Fury professional indoor soccer team. Check them out. Good seats are still available. Now let's check out the clipboard for what's coming up at the arena. June 10th, Spirit West Coast 2016. Mercy Me, Jeremy Camp, Matthew West, Phil Wickman, NF, Blanca, and more. The Spirit West Coast Festival ranks as one of the premier Christian music festivals in the country. Activities for all ages, shopping, and more, all in a country fair atmosphere. Coming up July 15 and 16, Beth Moore, Living Proof Live. Living Proof Live will feature well-known Bible teacher and best-selling author Beth Moore's dynamic storytelling and passionate Bible teaching. The event both challenges and encourages women to grow deeply in their faith. Then on July 30th, Heritage Singers' 45th Anniversary Reunion Concert. Started in 1971 in Portland, Oregon, the Heritage Singers have been touring for more than 4 decades. A renowned gospel group, Heritage has performed in all 50 states and more than 75 countries. More than 100 former and current singers will be united on stage for this inspirational event. And then coming in September 9th and 10th, Belong Tour 2016. The Belong Tour is a 2-day experience challenging women to pursue their best lives. It's a call for women of all walks of life and faith to connect more deeply with their own dreams and purpose and within their relationships and communities. This and more, all coming up at the arena. Check them out at cbbankarena.com. Looking for a new mattress? Not sure where to go or how to start? Want to make sure you get the best mattress for your money and one that will give you years of sleeping pleasure? There's only one answer, and that is Dreamland Discount Mattress in Covina. At Dreamland, Bruce and his dedicated team will ensure that you find the right mattress at the right price that will give you years of sleeping comfort. Dreamland Discount Mattress offers a wide range of options, styles, and choices, all at up to 80% off. Want to hear what many of their customers are saying about them? Check them out on Yelp to learn why you should become a satisfied customer of Dreamland Discount Mattress too. Go by and visit them at 1007 North Azusa Avenue in Covina, or give them a call at 626-331-8044. And remember, at Dreamland Discount Mattress, prices are always up to 80% off. What a great show. I so enjoyed chatting with all of our guests, and I especially want to thank you for tuning in and joining us. And please, remember to set your DVRs so you never miss another episode of Voice of the Inland Empire. And if you'd like to watch 24/7, then visit our website at voiceoftheinlandempire.com, where you'll not only find current shows, but a whole archive of past shows as well. And while you're there, drop us an email. We'd love to hear from you. Comments, suggestions. If you have an idea for a show guest, let us know. Our guests need to have topics of broad general interest and be non-commercial in nature. Or if you'd prefer the more traditional way of contact, you can always call us at 909-746-8846. So, until next time, this is Ron Stark reminding you to be productive, care for your world and the people around you, work hard, find time for fun, and always remember to give back whatever and whenever you can. Until next time, goodbye for now.